All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode for the how-tos. Um, this video is going to be a bit of a long one because I am getting comments specifically about this one, um, about lasers and laser designation targets. Um, so what I really want to do, instead of giving you guys just a flat out answer, we're going to do this together. This is also going to be a little bit of a problem solving, or how to problem solve and understand the nodes, even if you don't know. Um, there's plenty of testing that you could do, and I know some of you guys have also tested at the same time, but we're going to really dig into this one. I want to really try to answer this, and also I might be able to use it myself. So let's take a look really quick at the command. There's a laser target command, and for units, enemy units, target ground. So this is a location, targeting a specific location, this target ground. But you could also do a target ground tag at the same time with the laser. So let's start with a spawn unit. Um, we'll go to select. This is probably the easiest person right now. I know I could use it with a soldier, but I'm gonna just use this guy. Hit apply, do a spawn, and then laser 4 units, ground tag. Let's do at this one right here. Oops, I hate when I press that button. So we're gonna change this name really quick. Laser target. Laser target 1. Okay, so if we have it, let me see. I'm gonna laser this. I'm gonna spawn and have him laser that. So let's test that really quick. Script issues. What's the issue? Oh. Player owner. Alpha player 1. Target spawn point 1. Okay. So he should come out and target that unit. Now I'm also noticing there's enemy unit here as well, which is interesting. I'm gonna set up. No, I'm not gonna set up for that because he'll be in the way. Let's press play. Let's make sure that the targeting happens first. So our guy, oh yeah, he did spawn, and there he is laser targeting the plane. Okay, so let's go back. Now, the main question, or the main part of this question, was having something happen when the target laser, when the target is designated. So let's try some methods here. Let's go back to the script. I am going to do, hold on, I need this. You see, I'm gonna put this over here. So there's spawn point, which is spawn point 2. Um, I wonder how far that reaches. Hold on. Some other targets over there. I just have them spawn right there. You should come out, laser that, and then spawn point 2. Go to script editor. We need something to um, attack that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a spawn unit. um, Once that target is lasered, we'll spawn. Thunderbolt. Player owners, alpha player 1. Target spawn point is spawn point 2. And then laser target for units. We don't need anything. We don't need him to do anything when he spawns target. So it's going to be this. When he spawns, he needs to do something. Let's see. Attack enemy. See, let's take a look at airstrike. Airstrike. To input. So you get airstrike that tag, but it's not necessarily going off of that laser, but it's still okay. Watch. This is the basic way of doing this. Hold on. Watch this. This is the basic way of doing this. Attack type. Just do a bombing on that. So all of this should happen in unison. We should have our unit spawn, go to laser the target. Once the target is lasered, then the aircraft will spawn and the aircraft will do an airstrike on that laser target. So we are actually setting this up. It's not necessarily that, oh, wherever that unit is lasering, that airstrike is automatically going to be there. That's not how this is currently set up. That might require a little bit slightly more complex coding, but we're going to just run this file and show you that they happen one by one. So there's a spawn, there's a laser, and then he came out. I need to back that up a little bit. Hold on. Return it because I want to make sure that you guys see it all actually happen. Um, let's back it up. I don't know. I don't know how far the laser designation is. Okay, so there he goes. So that did not trigger. He was supposed to laser that target first, and then that was supposed to come out. So that didn't happen. Let's go back to the script. Is the target at that position? Once he lasers the target, that should have came out. What we could do is let's try this. We'll do a timer countdown. 10 seconds. That seems like it was happening one after another. We want to make sure that target is lasered before that plane comes out. Hold on. Make sure that saved. Our guy spawns, and he spawns, but he's not moving because it just says laser target, not necessarily move target, which means 10 seconds later, this thing is going to spawn. Oh no! I went to the hanger. Hold on. I actually hate when I do that. That's what happens when you move your mouse too fast. So that unit doesn't have a move command, right? He's not moving. His command is just on laser target, not necessarily move. Now, I would have assumed that it would have moved and then lasered the target because we could clearly see that the vehicle will laser the target when it's close enough to it. It will do that command, but it's not moving to the location and then doing it. So we are going. It seems like it's doing it because the laser target command is already on there. So I'm gonna back this up. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna add. Hold on. Move this out the way. Give me this tag. We'll move it here. We'll call this laser position. Go to the script editor. Detach this. Move this down. Move unit. For this unit. And then we're going to at laser position. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. Laser target. Move unit. The target is the laser position. So it's going to move to the laser position and then it's going to laser target one. Then we should have 10 seconds later, this guy comes out to bomb on laser target one. Let's give it a go. All right, our guy has spawned. He is moving. My only fear is that that airplane should not come out until he's done with his order. He's going to the target. Plane still has not come out. That's good. On a times 4 speed, it's definitely past 10 seconds. So that means the script is working. There he goes. He's going to laser the target, and now that he's lasered the target, 10 seconds later, our Thunderbolt comes out to do a glorious
Strike successful.
boom, boom, boom. So that is one way of doing that and trying to figure out how to do that. So I know when you're trying to figure out, what's going on, how come I can't get this to work? Sometimes you will have to try those different cards, and then other times it is kind of on the sense. I don't want to say the basic notion, but you got to give yourself the space to understand that um if something's not happening like that the guy wasn't the truck was not moving, the APC was not moving to the position and then targeting, that was obviously an issue. So if it wasn't moving, I needed the move unit card or something to move it first, then put it on there. And in order for something to happen after I laser a target, you have to give it that order. After this is successfully done, you set up your lasering part, that works, then you can go off of it right here at this little part, off the laser part, to something else. The timer, of course, helped out a lot to give it more of that of effect of that target's lasered, and then here comes uh, the package on the way. I'm quite sure you could do this with artillery strikes as well. Um, do that. It won't be that. Let me see. Fire mission creeping, fire mission point target, target tag, laser target one, spawn unit at alpha player one. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so all we did now was just change it to an artillery, and then we gave it a fire mission point to target at laser target one. So let's give that a go. Save, close, save, play. There goes our guy to do the same thing. We should not have our artillery. That's the key. The artillery does not come out until our unit lasers the target. That's the whole key here. And it's obviously not coming out. The artillery is not coming out yet, which is good because this first part has to complete on the mapping script first. There's the target laser. Where's our guy? 10 seconds later, there he is. And we should see him do a point attack, which I believe is just on that point. Not line, not creeping. It should just be on that point. So let's see that take effect. Bro, I'm not going to learn. I'm sitting here learning something new. I have not done this yet. Just full disclosure, I have not done this yet. So now that I'm doing this, you best believe I'm about to start really putting this into my scripts. And there you go. So now he's attacking basically on that side, and we could also give it a correction radius or whatever the case is. Now you see, it only did it one time, right? It only did it one time. If I Watch this. Script editor. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a timer. Timer. We're gonna do. I could do 10 seconds. I'm gonna do 2 seconds, just for like an extreme, relentless barrage. So I'm gonna take that 2 seconds. It's done there. Wrap this sprite back around, back to the firepoint mission. You cannot take this and wrap it back around to itself. That does not work. You need some kind of barrier in between it, and then you can wrap it back around to the command that you had it previously doing. Um, oh, that thing is spawning at spawn point too. That's why. I'm gonna bring this bad boy a little bit closer, and I'm gonna put that there. I don't know why you're going through the forest, but okay. Save, play. There's our laser. 10 seconds later, there goes our artillery. Should get right into position. Once the artillery is into position, it will fire. And then the key here is it's going, because of the 2 second timer, it should repeat that same mission over and over and over again until it runs out of ammo. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Now let me show you one more thing. I'm giving you guys all the goodies today. Yo, please subscribe, hit the like button. You guys are getting the best stuff right now. Now I'm going to show you script editor. We're going to do, watch this. I'm going to get advanced here. I'm going to take a flip flop. And this flip flop, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. It's going to, I could do this so many different ways. Timer, on timer 1, it's going to wait 5 seconds this time, and then it's going to do the fire mission repeat. Then it's going to do, after the fire mission, it's going to, I'm gonna get ridiculous with this. After the fire mission on that point, we're going to then do B on laser target 1. The, where is it? Oh, I could have changed the duration of how long I wanted. I didn't have to actually put it on a 2 second time. Well, I could still put it on a 2 second timer and do a long barrage and then just do repeats of long barrages. But that's not what I'm looking for. Oh. No, I'm sorry. It's a command and it's fire mission line target. We'll do that there for unit, that there. Wait. No. For unit, that there. That was about to be a mistake. Um, and then after the success on that, we'll hit the flip flop again. Yeah, hit the flip flop again, and then we're gonna do command refund. Target start tag. laser position, and the target in tag. I need a target in tag. So new object, tag, laser target 1. Laser target 2. Go back to script editor, and then the end tag is laser target 2. All right. So what's going to happen is our same script is going to come out, do that original fire mission on the point. It's going to wait 5 seconds, repeat that regular fire mission on the point. Then it's going to do a fire mission, a line target type of fire mission. Once it's done with that, go back to the flip flop to where it goes to the C, the next option where it will refund and go back to base. Script editor, save. We'll hit the save, play, and we'll watch that play out. So there goes our guy. Give us our laser. There's our artillery unit. He's going to do one barrage to start. Short barrage. 1, 2, it should be 3 shots. Then he's going to wait 5 seconds. Do it again. 3 shots. Now he's going to flip flop and he should do a line target fire mission. See, he adjusted his position. That was a crappy line. Is he doing it again? Yeah. Oh, he had to get further. Still did it in the line. That's interesting. Friendly fire. I'm waiting for that refund unless I linked it just a little bit too wrong. That's back on the point. Okay, so it's missing the refund. Back it up. Script. Our flip-flop is connected to this fire mission, which then goes to this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. The flip-flop is off of this again. That this timer is messing it up. Okay. So hold on. This goes off. This goes off. Let me unsnap that real quick. It's that to that, 4 unit, that to that, 4 unit, that to that, 4 unit. And then off the spawn? No, it's not off the spawn. We do it off of a timer. Seconds and then into this. Okay. Here's how we should be getting our flip-flop working. The timer is going to work on the flip-flop's rotation. Should go to that, should go to that, should go to that, and then it should refund. Once it refunds, I'm going to do the spawn unit on a successful refund and repeat that situation. That should be working here. So we should have a regular barrage, a creeping barrage, and then a refund. Gotta learn to problem solve, guys. Gotta learn to problem solve. That's how most of these maps end up working out becoming nice and beautiful. You get rid of your headache. There's our laser target. This is our point barrage. That's 3 shots. Now we should get a line barrage next. That's another point. That's a line. That's another point. he could. He won't refund. Okay, hold on. He won't refund. Problem solved. Go back and take a look at it. Why won't he refund? If this goes, both of these are attached right back to there. So why would you flip flop to the fire mission, you flip flop to the fire line target, but you won't flip flop to the refund? Because what is not connected right? Because what is not connected right? We know that it did the 5 seconds and it would do the fire mission. We know it flip flop to, wait a minute, activate C, because C was not, so it wasn't doing it because of that, because C was not also activating? Hold on. This is gonna be ridiculous if it just because it was if it was because of the fact that the C was not check marked, meaning it was only running through A and B and not running through, because C was not there, it wasn't running through the C portion. Because I'm sitting here like this is mapped out correctly, but sometimes it is as simple as paying, just like taking a look and then taking another look just to really look at those cards and see if there's something missing. So that was our point. Then he moves into position for the line. Hey, you, go away. I mean, C is activated and you are not moving. It's interesting. It didn't do the it didn't do the repeat this time. Take that off. The refund is supposed to be for that unit and it is on back to base. I feel like the blocking doesn't need to be there. So add the command to the unit order queue. I feel like C is activated. That should, if you go right back around twice and then activate that C. I wonder if I had to queue all these. Moves, lasers, ghost position. It seems tedious, but this is what you have to do sometimes to figure out when you're trying to do stuff. I could simplify this with probably like another fire command or just maybe a move to ensure that it's going to move or you snap itself out of those commands and then refund. But it seems like it's having trouble with C and not even the Q is what makes it refund and go back to base. Let me check the spawn point. The team is none. That watch this. Watch this. Cause I just clicked that and turned the team to look watch this. Oh my gosh. No, it wasn't. Oh my gosh. It was just that. It was as simple as that. I bet you it works now. Watch, I bet you he refunds now. Because he didn't have anywhere to refund to the last time because he was on as my freaking. And that's why the truck from earlier that dropped the Delta squad actually did refund because he didn't have to refund back to base. He just disappeared off the map. That's how we ended up having it. This guy didn't have a base to go back to. That's what this whole problem was. Watch, I bet you he's gonna go back to base now. Bet you. Oh my gosh. That's what makes mapping fun, and that's what also makes it a headache. It's the simple things, guys. It's the small things. When you learn to just keep looking, just keep investigating. Look at all the different components. You could find a way to bring your theory, your plan to reality. There's some way of making it possible, if not even remotely possible. There's some kind of way. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. This has been very enlightening, and I'm gonna have to definitely use some of this in the scenario. So, big shout out to the guys who are requesting this. I appreciate you. Um, like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. That's crazy.